Hey guys, Matt Manker here from Move with Matt Group Training and another episode of Chat with Matt. Thanks for joining me. If you're on this YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. If you're on the podcast, hit subscribe. Leave me a 5-star rating review. But today's episode, we're going to talk about metabolic adaptation. Now, metabolic adaptation is when your body adapts to a certain amount of stress, calories, or output put against it. So let's say calorie-wise, we're constantly going through these diets. We've been eating 800 calories for 6 months. Your body is going to adapt to that. Let's say we're doing 10 sessions of cardio a week. Our body's going to adapt to that. But where a lot of people go wrong is they stay in that state, or they try and fix it by eating less and doing more. And that's stressing the body more, because a lot of us pay attention to the two things. Like we pay attention to, I was going to say sleep. We pay attention to the calories and our outputs. So we think, all right, I'm not losing weight. It's got to be that I'm not doing enough. So we start doing more cardio. We start training some more. And we're like, okay, what if I restrict calories some more? So I'm already eating 800 calories. What if I eat less? That's more stress on the body. So the more we do, the less we eat. That's more stress on the body. But we're not paying attention to the most important thing, which is personal life stress, sleep. And sometimes all it takes is fixing sleep. That's the only time we're recovering. We fix sleep, and then after that, we start paying attention to calories and what we're doing. And most of the time in the past, I've had to ask clients to do less. Like, don't run, don't do cardio 6 times a week. Cut out all cardio. There's too much stress. We have to pull back on the output. We have to increase our intake. We need to eat more. We need to fuel the body. I had a mum come up to me this morning that trains with me, and she was feeling, very dizzy. And I asked her, what have you done with your diet? She's not doing nutrition with me, but she trains in my gym. She said she's been on low calories for a while now, 1,500, which isn't too low for her size, but she drastically dropped carbohydrates, and her water intake's been good, but her sleep's been all over the place because she has a young daughter, and she's been all over the place there. So I said, first we need to fix your sleep. And then I just told her, it's December, eat more. Don't worry about fat loss at this stage. We need to fix stress first. Before fat loss, we need to fix stress. We need to sleep. We need to fix these small things, because these small things end up being the big things later, guys. So my advice to her was to have a diet break. Like, whatever you're eating now, increase by 500 calories. Add in carbohydrates. Because, guys, if we don't restore metabolic function, which is our metabolism, you will never see success. Like, there's no way to lose fat. If you have been in a calorie deficit for 2 years, and you tend to pull out more calories, your body's just going to keep hoarding on fat. You have taught it to hold on to fat. So if I was homeless for 3 years, and all I had was, a handful of money, handful of food, I'm going to hoard that money, because I don't know when the next, I don't know when the next meal's coming. I don't know when the next paycheck's coming. Your body is the same. When you cut back calories and overstress the body, your body's going to hoard it. Your body's going to hoard fat, because that fat that it's got, doesn't matter how lean you are, whatever fat it's got left is going to insulate its organs. It's helping you function. So your body doesn't care about fat loss. The world doesn't care. It's just you in here. You care about it. So we need to get out of this mentality of, let's do less, let's do more. We need to fix outside aspects. And this is what no one talks about. I've had clients they've done plans with other companies, and other companies that have literally not given like a sleep goal, they have not managed outside stresses. They've just given them a calorie goal for forever. Like, they don't understand that there's 3 ways to lose fat, and then 3 only, and you got to go through all 3 cycles. You got to prep, actually 4. You got to prepare yourself for fat loss. So you got to fix everything first. You got to fix the sleep. You got to fix your personal life stresses. Your non-negotiables. Is this diet right for you? Are you ready to start a diet? Once that's fixed, we start the diet. So we go into a calorie deficit, which is our fat loss phase. And then we need to stop the diet. We need to recover because your body doesn't care if you want to lose fat. So we've got to recover. We've got to reset. Resetting is restoring metabolic function, getting us back to homeostasis, which is our body's norm, and staying there, repairing everything. Once we're there, we can decide if we want to go and reintroduce and lose more fat. And then, once we've gone there, then we can decide where we want to go. But if we don't find homeostasis, guys, there's no way you're going to lose fat. You can look up all the diets in the world, but no diet's going to tell you to sleep more because it's not sexy. It's not going to tell you to fix your stress. It's not sexy. They're not going to tell you to do less. They're going to tell you to do more because they're all about the quick wins. Now, it's easy for me to get, I tell my clients all the time, like it's easy for me to upsell all of you on a meal plan and tell you to eat less. I'll get more results. But guess what? It's not right and they will not see success. So, guys, understand that. You know, if you're not sleeping right, we need to fix sleep first. If you're under eating, we need to fix that. If you're overtraining, we need to fix that. And your training intensity, if you're doing too much and you're not paying attention to the calories, not paying attention to your current output, we need to fix that. And just understand that your body is holding on to whatever it's got. So if you're constantly thinking, if you're constantly in that mentality of, I need to pull more calories out, think again, guys, because that's not the fix. That's not what's going to help you. We need to think about restoring how you're feeling, your biofeedback. We need to, if you're feeling sluggish every day, if you're getting up and you're tired, just know you shouldn't be feeling like that. If you're feeling like that and you're thinking about cutting back calories, please don't do it, mate. Save it. All right, guys. Hope this helps. Metabolic adaptation. It's a common problem I see. And I just want to share a quick story with a client that's been working with me for 2 years now. So when she first started with me, she was a chronic yo-yo dieter. And it's a common thing. And she was coming from another macro coach. And it's just crazy because all these things we stress, we put into play, and we've got a great result. So when she first started with me, she was doing cardio, I think 6 times a week. I told her, completely stop cardio. Let's start increasing your calories. Now, that's hard to take. There's a lot of trust there. But guess what? We've built up her metabolism to a point now where she took a week off training because personal things were happening. Those 2 weeks she took off, she was losing weight. Why? Because all she was doing, she was sleeping more, she was eating more, and she wasn't as stressed. So think about that, guys. Before we're looking at calories and output, if you manage your stress, your body will stop hoarding onto body fat. All right, guys. Drop me a comment if you got any value from this podcast. If you want, subscribe to the podcast. If you want more value, I'm going to educate you guys. I'm going to teach you how to fish because this is a big pocket in the industry. No one is educating on this stuff. No one cares. Like, everyone's all about this meal plan, this quick fix. We need to get away from that and these point systems and measure with your fist and all this kind of stuff. But if you want fat loss, things must be tracked. All right, guys. I hope this helps. It's December. It's silly season. Be good, behave yourself, and just enjoy the process. Don't think about fat loss in this stage. Think about managing stress. Enjoy the time with your family, your friends, and yeah, if you get anything from this podcast, share it with a friend. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you next week.